G'day and welcome to this week's video. My name's Robert Goudie, and this week we're going to have a look at some of the new rules that are coming in for the 17-18 financial year for those that are employed. So in the past, a self-employed person could look at their taxable scenario, look at their income for the year and decide to put a lump sum into superannuation right at the end of the year before June 30. So the rush that we've had, the financial institutions have up to June 30 is about the tax planning that's done prior to June 30 and people deciding whether to make a contribution to superannuation to lower their income tax down, knowing that they're going to pay 15 cents to the dollar going into superannuation. Obviously that could change depending on your income. If you're over $250,000, that could go up to 30%, but I'm digressing. So that's the rush that we always have at the June 30. Now if you're an employee, or if you're self-employed partly and you've got a job elsewhere, but that job elsewhere means that you're in 10% or more of your income from the employed role, that 10% rule meant that you could not put in a lump sum at the end of the year and claim a deduction. You would have to salary sacrifice that money. So for someone that earns $100,000 total in a year, and if that person earned $15,000 of that 100 from as an employee, they didn't have the flexibility just to put in $5,000 to help bring their income tax down. From next year, from the 1st of July 2017, so the 17-18 financial year, that restriction is not going to be there anymore. The 10% rule is going to be abolished. So employees that really had to to increase their concessional contributions up to their caps, be it $30,000 or $25,000 a flat rate into next financial year. They had to do that via salary sacrifice over the year. Now we've all got the same flexibility that we can all put in a lump sum based on how our year went. For those that are salary sacrificing, I really recommend that you continue to do that. It's a forced savings, you're not missing the money, and it might be harder to find a lump sum at the end of the year. So really good news, and a lot more flexibility to people. For those that are used to salary sacrificing, I would not change a thing. If you're not missing the money now, I think just continue doing what you're doing. Obviously, don't break the good habits that have been happening, as it might be hard to find a lump sum down the track. Give us a thumbs up if you thought this video was helpful or not, and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And there's other resources down below you can check out, a lot of educational material. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next week.